Now I am going to be joined by Sharp NEC's Ryan, and we're going to talk about their latest projection solutions. Hey Ryan, thanks for joining me today.
Hey, Megan, thanks for having me. I've been a fan of this for a long time, so it's nice to be part of it finally.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do at Sharp NEC.
So I'm a senior product manager at Sharp NEC, and my responsibilities are a segment of our projector lineup. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We've got three new series that we've launched in the last, let's say, 4 to 6 months or so. And so we've been busy. It's been a good ride lately, and so we want to talk about some of that stuff from a projector standpoint.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about all of these new solutions.
Yeah, so the three that we've launched most recently, and two of them go back to, I guess, sort of the Infocom timeframe. At least that's where we made their debut. And then the PA series was launched just a couple months ago. They all fall within like the heart of our lineup. So they're all kind of like right in that middle section, the P, the PV, and the PA series. Um, and that's really where we find that there's still a lot of growth and a lot of demand for projectors. We know that projectors still the sort of most affordable way to get a really big image, a really big screen. And so it's in that space that we've really been focused. And so those are the three series that we're gonna cover today.
Awesome. Let's get into the specifics and hear more about them.
Yeah, so starting with the P series product line, this was a sort of next generation in our long line of P series projectors. It was funny when we added this model to the roadmap, we had some customers and some channel partners going like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And there was, I think, some concern, and we said, okay, understood. The previous generation product, our P525UL or P605UL, was a really solid product for us. But our engineers thought that it was necessary to just sort of incorporate the latest technology into these new models. And so what they were able to do specifically is take our laser module and get more brightness out of it, but lower the power consumption. And so that's what we did. So at 5400 and 6200 lumens, these next generation products are just a couple hundred lumens brighter than the last generation, but they actually use less power. So it was kind of like two birds with one stone sort of development. That being said, we did update some of the firmware. We improved usability. We added 21:9 support. So any of those customers that are using these projectors in a Microsoft Teams room, and specifically that front row application, they will be supported with these new models. That we kept a lot of the sort of core functions and key features the same. So horizontal and vertical lens shift, HD-based T input. These projectors are unique in the fact that they're LCD based, but they do not have a filter. And so we took that pain point sort of away from customers as a recurring maintenance situation, and by sealing our optics and our cooling system and really designing it in a way where dust is not going to get onto the optical components of the projector, we've eliminated the need for a filter. And so it just takes away that extra little step of recurring maintenance that has been sort of commonplace and sort of a pain point for customers for a long time. A side effect of that was because there's less airflow required through the projector itself, these things are really quiet. And so it's almost something that you have to hear to believe, but you could be sitting right underneath it, or it could be on a table next to you and you could barely know that it's on. So really popular projectors. We're excited to have a refreshed versions. These are going to be perfect for those corporate conference rooms, higher education classrooms, so those types of applications.
Are these available now or coming out soon?
They're available now. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah. So, and then the next series of products we want to talk about is the PV series. This is a new series for us. We've never had a PV series before. It fits in this like increasingly popular 7,000 and 8,000 lumen space. That seems to be like a sweet spot for customers. If the most common screen size for projection is in like that 110 to 130 inch diagonal range, This is going to fill that screen beautifully. You're going to be able to leave the lights on. It just seems like that 7,000 to 8,000 lumen space is just starting to become more and more requested. And so these two models fit right within that sweet spot. Great for higher education, classrooms, house of worship. Think about like the rental companies and putting these into hotel meeting rooms. It's just the right brightness to sort of keep the lights on in those applications and create a great image on the screen. The 7,000 lumen model includes a standard lens. So we just wanted to sort of ship it with the standard lens to offer the lowest price possible. So it's positioned that way where it does come with the lens. The 8,000 lumen model has optional lens capabilities. So if you do need something with a short or a long throw lens, you can go with the 8,000 lumen model, and you sort of get the best of both worlds when it comes to installation friendly features and functions like, you know, lens shift and HD-based-T, but still at a really aggressive price point. The lenses that are available with these are also compatible with previous generation PA series lamp-based models. So if you are a customer that has a lamp-based PA series and you've been wanting to transition to laser, these projectors will take those old lenses. So you can save that expense if you're somebody who has a previous generation PA lamp model.
And is this the one that is compatible with all the integrated software applications like AMX Beacon, Crestron Room View, Extron X, TP, and PJ Link?
Yeah. So it's great if you have a control environment. It's going to be compatible with all of those third-party applications. We also have our own Naviset administrator software that's going to allow you to control and sort of get some reporting capabilities. And if you're interested in that, that's a free download on our website. So yeah, it's great to control applications, control environments, and yeah, the reality is those are very common in higher education, and so that's a great place for this projector. Yep.
And these are also available now, correct?
Available now. Yep. Shipping now. Yep. So moving right along, Megan, the PA series is again it's a new addition to our lineup. There's two models that join actually a 8,000 and 10,000 lumen model that previously existed, but these now at 15,000 and 17,000 lumens fill a gap in our lineup that we had for quite a while. We didn't really have anything between 10 and 20,000 lumens. And so we're super excited to have the new PA series models at 15 and 17,000 lumens. This is like that sweet spot for auditoriums, for larger higher education classrooms, for certain house of worship applications. These projectors all have the motorized zoom, focus, and lens shift. And again, these actually incorporate that same sealed cooling system that I mentioned on the P series. So just like the P series, these do not have a filter. And so we've eliminated, again, that pain point, that recurring maintenance that you might have to go and clean or replace a filter. These projectors are designed in that same way, where the cooling system and the optics are completely sealed and dust is not able to get inside. These are actually going to be IP rated so that we have that sort of backing and assurance for our customers. But again, side benefit is sort of that, look, we've eliminated the need for a filter, but you also have this really quiet projector that's not going to be a distraction if you're somebody that would be sensitive that in, say, like a corporate conference room or a boardroom or something like that.
And can you tell us a little bit about the Pro Assist?
Yeah, so the Pro Assist software is software that's compatible with our PVPA series projectors, and it essentially allows you to go in as an installer and make adjustments to not just the picture quality and some of the settings within the projector, but you can do like geometric correction if this was like a mapping application or you were trying to do something onto a surface that wasn't square. So you can fix the geometric correction in there. You can account for uniformity, and so you can fix some of the color and the brightness within that software. So it's really a software tool that's designed for the installers to be able to go in and actually really fine tune these projectors. And so yeah, so the PA series is compatible with that Pro Assist software. That's also another piece of software that is available as a free download on our website.
Awesome. Do you have any more products to tell us about, or can I ask you some general projection questions?
You can ask some general projection questions. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So what are you seeing trending in projection right now? I know in the past few years we've talked a lot about obviously projection mapping and kind of using technology as art, and that's something I'm personally interested in. What other trends are you seeing?
I mean, that's that's why it's so exciting, I think, to be in this industry right now, is because there's so many creative applications out there right now, and projectors can do things that really no other display technology can do. We have projected onto trees. We've projected onto skeletons at museums. We've done some really creative things with projection, and again, so those are the exciting things that are really only limited by your imagination and people's creativity. So that's super cool, super fun to be a part of all that. I mean, the laser technology is really kind of given projection new life. It was one of those things where, you know, again, about eliminating pain points, right? And that lamp used to be a significant pain point for customers, not only to have to pay for, but to manage and have to go and replace. So the laser technology, by eliminating that from a maintenance standpoint, has really kind of given it new life and sort of opened projection up into new applications. You never would have thought of putting projectors into like a signage application that would be running, you know, 12, 18, 24 hours a day. And now you can, because you don't have to necessarily worry about replacing that lamp every couple thousand hours. So the laser technology has really been a huge boost to projection, but it's really those unique applications and those big screens. That's where projection fits best right now, because again, it's just the most affordable way to get a big image. You're going to see some more developments from Sharp NEC. You're going to see some new products in the next, let's say, 6 to 8 months, as far as, you know, 4K, as far as some other unique, interesting products. So we continue to be committed to this space. We continue to innovate. Again, it's an exciting time to be in projection. There's so many creative applications exist, and the technology continues to improve. Even if you thought you've seen it all with projection, you haven't.
One of the things I noticed you were pointing out is lower power consumption, which excites me personally because I'm very into sustainability. So I just want to say kudos on that, because I think anything we can do to help with the environment is fantastic.
Yeah, and that's great, right? Like when you can get a brighter unit and not use more energy to get there, that's awesome. And so yeah, we're definitely committed to that. And that is hopefully where we continue to see improvements where, you know, again, we can even get more brightness and lower it even further. But it's definitely something that we're committed to. It's on our radar, and our engineers are working towards improving that all the time. So yeah, I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys are doing next. If people want more information about Sharp NEC, where can they find that?
Yeah, so start at our website. So it's sharpnecdisplays.us. Of course, you'll see all our products on that page, but you can also use the contact us links and get a hold of us, and we'd be happy to help you out and recommend something that fits your needs.
And if you want to connect with Ryan, friendly reminder that you can find his profile on our speakers page, and his LinkedIn will be right there. So feel free to connect with him there. Ryan, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to see what you guys are doing at the next few trade shows and all the new innovations they're coming out with.
Great. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate it.
Thanks. And now let's bring on our next panel.